Yeah.
All right.
How much are they? $10 each?
$10?
Wait for
Make
the
sure I get
girls
one
to get
for-
going here. And
Good night.
You need printer ink too.
all right, ready? Stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Got the lowrider.
Perfect.
All right, guys, you have a chance to look at the minutes from last meeting.
I did. I see no changes or additions.
I did as well.
I'll make a motion, we accept the minutes.
I'll second.
You gonna abstain? Or do you have to?
I've read them, so.
Okay.
He can vote.
I'll say yes. Kristy, communications.
The Ohio Department of Commerce, Division of Real Estate and Professional Licensing is tasked with registering Ohio cemeteries. Our administration of the cemetery program is set out in Ohio Revised Code, Chapter 4767, Subhouse Bill 168, that became effective on October 29, 2018, and among other provisions, the bill updated some of the registration requirements for cemeteries. Our registration system shows that you have one or more registered cemeteries. Once a political subdivision has registered a cemetery, that registration does not expire. However, Subhouse Bill 168 requires all cemeteries to file a copy of their rules and regulations with the division. You may provide a copy of the cemetery rules and regulations in written or electronic format. They must be submitted no later than July 19, 2019. Thereafter, you will only be required to submit revised rules and regulations with the tri-annual update of your contact information with the division. Do we have rules and regulations?
I think we do.
for
Yeah, we
cemeteries
do. I'll
or-
find them. Probably make some corrections, additions, changes, however you want to word it before we
I think they're
turn
real
them in.
simple. You're required to be dead before
Yeah,
you're buried.
yeah. All right.
Suppose.
When do we have to have them? July what?
July
19th.
19th. And
Where would those be if we've got them?
Well, part of them is gonna be the prices, and then don't we have one that says
No, the
when,
rules and regulations would be what's allowed in the cemetery and what's not. And
do we not have
hours
one
and
though that, what states
We have a sign.
when they have to be taken down and so on? I thought I've seen that before. Where we have to, like the flowers,
What dates they have to be taken off the graves and stuff like that? That would be, there are signs up down there.
There are signs.
That would be part of the rules and regulations.
Yeah, but
I don't
as long
think,
as I've worked,
probably don't have a
I'm-
whole book of them like,
no.
well then we need to get one ready and make a resolution, adopt it.
all right.
Yeah, we got to July.
And the Ohio Public Works Commission sent their pre-application if we're interested in doing the Round 34 grant pre-applications. We applied for it last year and did not receive it. If we want to apply for it, it has to be submitted no later than Friday, May 31st.
May 31st, I knew it was coming up.
Okay?
That's all.
What are those funds available for?
Engineering, stuff like that for roads. This one's really complicated. This is for bigger projects and everything, curbing, sidewalks, maybe, things like that. If you want to borrow money to resurface the road or something, I don't think this grant covers that. This is for bigger projects in the $100,000 range or something like that. If it's the same one, I think it is. Remember, we haven't applied before because we weren't high enough. Now, last year we did apply and we got turned down for it, so.
That's all I have.
Randy?
Have nothing.
Ed?
Nothing additional.
I don't either. Fire?
We're on number 137 for the year. We had 9 EMS, 1 car fire. One time we got dispatched and canceled en route, and then we had the cries for help on the lake Thursday or night or whatever.
Whatever happened with that?
They didn't have enough gas.
Okay.
Big scene for
Yep,
no gas.
yep. You call Dookie and tell him off there?
Just brought them back. They were almost to the dam. We had to save them.
That's what you call it. Can't fix stupid.
No.
I mean, you can numb it with a 2x4, but you can't fix it. Just saying, right?
We started our gun raffle. The drawing's gonna be Memorial Day at the fire station. We have 300 tickets. So,
At,
$10 each.
okay, and what are you giving out?
A 4570 is first prize, a Ruger 9mm, and then the third prize is a $100 gift card.
Okay.
It runs those.
Gift card to who?
Runs those.
Runzos?
Yeah,
Okay.
we had to go through them because of the
Right.
gun shop closing.
Yeah.
It's closing?
Gun shop closed.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah, the other
Gun
thing,
part.
everything else. is
Everything
there.
else still there, but the gun shop part, he
He
shut
didn't
down.
want, his brother didn't want that.
Right.
That's all I have with that.
On the circle, right?
Yeah, I mean, no, the old schoolhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just doesn't sell guns anymore. Still sells the military stuff, but and golf carts.
Survival gear and golf carts and all that stuff, so.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
I want to bring up, since we got that, unless you want to go, let's go to roads and cemeteries and,
Did a little bit more patching, we'll get ready to do the major patching here in the next couple weeks. Cemetery's pretty wet, but we gotta get started on mowing them later this week, and if we're not, we're gonna get behind. Found a couple blowouts in the, under the road culvert down at the Deerfield Cemetery. We think we can patch them in and get by till this fall to work on those. We're looking into that, and that's about it. I don't know much else than that.
They were down at Town and Watson today.
Put that culvert in, but it's not done yet, so.
Yeah, it's,
started on it.
Yep. There's gonna be some adjustments and stuff to it, and it should be done tomorrow.
All right, well, here's
Can I ask a question?
yes.
That, will they cut that pine tree down on the cemetery up there and they got it all piled up? People's throwing trash over on it. What are y'all gonna do about that big pile of the tree? Are you gonna burn it?
Oh, no.
Remove it? Cause it looks really bad.
It does, I agree. I don't know, we're gonna have to rent a chipper or something, grind it up, whatever we gotta do. That shouldn't have been piled there, but it did.
Can we haul it up to the, at least get it out of there and haul it up to recycling by the mounds until we
Yeah,
get
we're
that
gonna have
checked?
to do something with it. I agree with her 100%. It looks terrible back there.
Thank you,
It does, I agree.
thank you.
I can't argue with
I
you.
know.
was it done lately?
It's bad.
Yeah, a month or 6 weeks ago, they cut down that big huge pine tree by the driveway and took it up in and piled it.
Yeah, people's throwing stuff
Try calling,
over in it, like trash,
Yeah.
It's
call
terrible.
Renfield. Call Renfield Aggregate over there, down Smith's old place. They take a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
They grind.
We can take it into
So
Mike's
I don't
Tree
know if you
Service
can
and
take it
Alliance
over to
too.
Goats or,
Yeah, Mike's Tree
Okay.
Service will take all that brush and stuff too in Alliance. It's just the idea of driving it there, but
well.
we gotta
yeah,
get
but
rid of it. We can't
It's
burn
easier
it.
sometimes than going through the hassle of going and
Yep.
driving to pick up a chipper and driving to take a chipper back.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, we tried borrowing a chipper off the county and Mickey Marachi said absolutely not, that's my chipper. Pound salt, pretty much what he told me.
Well, he's probably just upset because
Yeah.
his sidekick went cogwheel.
Yeah, so that's where that, okay, we're gonna do something there.
Okay,
Thank you.
All right, so let's go to the kind of sore subject, the cleanup. We are going to only do tires and scrap metal at the first one. That's scheduled originally June 7th and 8th. We found out that Palmyra is having theirs at the same time. The county's not gonna be able to keep up with the tire dumpsters, so we're going to have to pick another date. The weekend prior to that, I believe Edinburgh is
Edinburgh, I
having,
think,
is
is doing theirs.
having theirs. So what is the date, the weekend after the 7th and the 8th? And the reason we have to do that is
14th and 15th.
the general fund money, the money that the state has taken, and we haven't got it back yet. They're still talking that when they start releasing some of the funds back to us, they're gonna give it back to the road fund. Not where they took it from, they took it from the general fund. So, that's why, and this ends up costing us $3,500 when we have a cleanup, roughly.
You talking in June?
Yeah, so it looks like the 14th and 15th.
Yeah, if we can make arrangements for tire dumpsters and.
So
we know we
let's
can do scrap
tentatively do
dumpsters.
June 14th and 15th.
Yeah,
Tentatively, in the next meeting, we'll cement that, but we are going to limit it to tires and scrap metal only. if we save the money throughout the year, maybe we can have a fall one with full blown out. Towards the end of the year, we'll kind of know where our finances are at a little bit.
We had
better
what,
than-
about $7,000 and more than $7,000 invested in that one last spring, and we just do not have $7,000 extra. We just do not have it. There's no money extra available. We're getting a light project done here, but we wouldn't be getting it done if it wasn't grant money. No match at all, 100% grant money. We don't even have to match anything. And everybody keeps saying about all these grants that are available we can get. Yeah, there's a lot of grants out there. Most of them are 40, 50% match. So you ask for $100,000, you gotta have $40,000, $50,000, and we don't have it. So we're just broke, that's all. Got obligations we have to do.
Ravenna Township, a lot of the townships are going strictly tires and scrap only because of the same reason. They're in the same boat we are. The state, when Kasich took over the governorship and took all the money, he pretty much broke all the township's general funds is what he did.
Our general fund's what's so bad. Our fire department's got enough money to get by, road department's got money to do what we need to do, things like that, but we can't use any of that money for anything other than the fire department or the road department. So we really have to be careful what we spend out of the general fund.
Yeah, at this point, we can't buy a gallon of paint. It's just tight.
Are we recouping any of the money that the general fund spent over the years? Tearing the house down in Berlin, cleaning up the house over here.
That
Has there been any
should
recoupment?
come
Any of that?
back, the ones on Regan and the ones down on,
We did get some of that tax money back this last time.
okay,
We
Right.
got about $800 of that
So,
tax money.
right.
I mean, it's
And
better
then-
than nothing. At least we're getting some money back.
So you got 800 on Regan's, what about the one on Berlin over by
Well,
the
I don't know
Creek?
where,
Oh, okay.
we filed it on both of them, and I don't
Right.
know how much came from each one.
But you're thinking a total of 800
It was
between the
about
both?
$800 that we got.
So they're just gonna nip and tuck at $800 a year until it's paid for, and it's about probably 9 or 10,000. Correct?
That was probably just at Regan's.
Regan's I thought was like $7,800.
Yeah, it was.
I can't remember what they were.
You remember what it was, Randy? It wasn't as bad as what everybody
I thought it was
thought.
like 6,000.
Yeah, I was thinking 6,500. We ended up getting that done for. But
Right.
somewhere in that area. I mean, it wasn't 10,000, but it wasn't 3,000 either.
So that's as far as the cleanup goes. Other than that, I have nothing else. Anybody else have anything?
Doors are about ready to put in, which again is under grant money. They'll be here within a week or so to put them in. The guy's starting put our lights in tomorrow. That's a 100% grant. He's coming tomorrow to start that. So that'll be done. That's about it. I don't have anything else.
Randy?
Nothing, no word, probably still on the ball field.
Nothing. Nothing.
That's, eh,
Is it September yet?
surprised us.
With you.
It is. It's one of those things where you almost forget about it, and then when it happens, it'll be like, what?
Yeah.
You know. All right, if nobody has anything else, I'm going to make the motion, we adjourn the meeting and pay our bills.
I'll second that.
No, yes.
You almost set a record. Came close.
Why? No, I'm never gonna beat the 3 minutes in Kristy's office.
Ah, that's true. That don't really count.